Hello, welcome to Martin Math, doing a Maths GCSE Foundation Paper 1. This is question 17. Frank needs 150 grams of sugar to make 24 biscuits. He also needs 3 times as much flour as sugar and twice as much butter as sugar. So if he wants to make 24, sugar is 150, flour is going to be 3 times that, which is 450, and butter is going to be double that, which is 300. So that's to make 24, but the question says he wants to make 60. So without using calculator, we've got to work that out. So I know if I double it to 48, it'll be 300, 900, and 600. And if I halve that to get 12, I would have 75, 225, and 150. So to get 60, I'm going to add these two together. 375 of sugar, which I can put there. That's the sugar. Flour will be 1,125, which I'll put there. And then butter will be 750. So there you go. That's taking 24 and saying, well, it's not a factor of 60, so I can't just double it directly. But if I double it and halve it, so I've times by 2 there, and then I've added those two together, 48 plus 12 is 60. So I've taken the original amount, doubled it to get 48, halved it to get 12, and then added those two together to get 60. Okay, that's 3 marks there. Now I'm going to skip a bit in this paper to, there's another one I've done in a previous video, to this one. It's a 1 mark question for the exact value of sine 45. Now, it's worthwhile memorizing these, but if you can't, to get an exact value, you need to draw a triangle. So if that's a right angle there, that'll be 45, and that's 45. So it's an isosceles right angle triangle. Okay, so if I want the sine, I want the opposite over the hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. So I know sine of x is opposite over hypotenuse. Now I'm going to put some values there to make it easy. If I make it 1 there and 1 there, by Pythagoras, 1 squared plus 1 squared will equal the hypotenuse squared. So 2 will equal the hypotenuse squared. So the hypotenuse is 2 in this case. So sine of 45 will equal opposite over hypotenuse, which will equal 1 over, so my mistake there, root 2, 1 over root 2. So, so my mistake, hypotenuse squared was 2, so hypotenuse is root 2. So sine of 45 is 1 over root 2. Or if you rationalize those denominators by multiplying by root 2, it's root 2 over 2. Those two are equivalent if you rationalize the denominator. But the key thing there was to sketch a diagram, make an isosceles right angle triangle with 1, 1, and the hypotenuse there, which turns out to be root 2, and then using the trig formula, sine of x is opposite over hypotenuse, and then replacing the opposite with 1, hypotenuse with root 2, and then rationalizing the third denominator there. Okay, and there's only 1 mark, so you could memorize that. But if you don't know how to memorize it, then draw a diagram. And you can do the same thing for a 30 and a 60-degree triangle. There we go. That's Maths for Maths GCSE Foundation papers. Good luck.